this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. If this is not your first time here, if you are coming back, welcome. I am so happy to have you here again. So since around New Year's Eve, I have been deeply inspired to add more creativity into my daily life. I've been deeply inspired to become creative as a way of living as opposed to a personality trait. And so I wanted to do that, but I felt so stuck about how to go about doing that and how to develop a creative practice, given that my background is not incredibly creative and really not knowing where to start in terms of how to live as a creative. And so I had a bit of a eureka moment. I say it's a eureka moment, but it's really more of a rediscovery of myself, in that I am someone who does extremely well with deadlines, with progress marking, with goal setting, with all of that stuff. And I do extremely well, especially well, when I am the one that sets the goals, the timeline, and the milestones. And so I had this eureka moment to just simply create a plan for my creative practice, and to do so on a 3-month interval. My issue has always been that I have so many different creative pursuits that I want to pursue, and I feel like I need to do them all at the same time. But what happens is I get lost in the sauce, I don't know where to start, and I get analysis paralysis heavily, so I don't do anything. But this time I was like, you know what? I am going to be a creative person every single day for 3 months, and I'm going to focus on one hobby. And for this 3-month interval, that hobby is drawing. This is very special to me because I have always wanted to be better at drawing. I have always wanted to be someone who could express myself creatively in that way, but I'm not really sure how to explain it other than saying that drawing for me requires a certain level of vulnerability and comfort with my own lack of skill that I just really wasn't ready to accept for a long time. And so I didn't, and therefore I did not draw. But this time I've decided that I want to draw every day for the next 3 months. Now, full disclosure, full disclaimer, I've already kind of messed it up. I missed 2 days this week. That's not really a problem for me, and that's not really so much the point. For me, the point is to become more consistent about drawing in the first place and to make it a habit. I want to make it something that I feel that I must incorporate into my daily life as much as possible. So even though this is only week 1, I feel like I've already won because, first of all, I drew 5 times this past week. That is more times in a week than I have ever drawn in my life before this moment. That is a huge win. And second of all, what was my second point? Second of all, it's now become a habit. I draw at around the same time every single day so that I remember to do it, and it's something that I look forward to. It's something that I end my day with, and it's something that gives me a lot of satisfaction to get done. And I was able to do that 5 out of 7 times this week. I think that I am a star for being so consistent already. Next week, I want to definitely do a drawing every single day like I had originally planned, but this week starting things off, I think I'm doing pretty well already. And while experiencing this process, while experiencing the incorporation of this new habit into my daily life, I realized a lot of things about my creative practice in general and just the way that I've viewed creativity. And because I was taking the time to make this particular creative pursuit a hobby, it's helped me realize that the skill level that I'm approaching this at right now ultimately doesn't matter, because first of all, I'm enjoying myself when I do this. To me, drawing is so fun and it's so therapeutic. I feel so peaceful when I do it that it doesn't actually matter at the end of the day how quote unquote good the work that I produce is, because at the end of the day, I did it and I'm so proud of myself for doing it. And I actually I have liked everything that I drew. I've loved everything that I've produced. And it's because I did it. And I did it. I completed it, and it makes me happy that I completed it and that it's mine. But more importantly than that, my skill level is going to improve simply because I'm taking the action of drawing. Every time I draw, I get better. Every time I draw, I see something that I wasn't able to see before, or I notice how I can make my drawing look a little bit more realistic or closer to the reference that I'm drawing from. And those little moments of discovery are so exciting and so wonderful for me that, again, the result of the drawing doesn't matter so much, because now I can take everything that I'm learning and do better in the next drawing. That is extremely exciting for me. And again, I really couldn't have asked for a better start to my creative practice. And this is just week 1. Imagine what I'm going to do in week 2, and week 7, and week 11, and week 13. I can only get better from here. So this is the start of my creative practice. I'm gonna shut up now and let you watch the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in though. I really appreciate your time. If you like this video, please like it. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share it with your friends. Please do all the things. I really appreciate you coming on this journey with me, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.